Hello everyone, welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Satisfactory. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. Yeah, welcome. I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire, because you know there's going to be nonsense. If you've watched any of my content on this channel, you know there's nonsense. That's okay. But if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. It sure helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out too. Let you know when the new stuff is coming out if you're interested in watching it. Okay, so here we are. We are back again. I did a few things in between episodes, but I also got feedback that you guys wanted to see the construction of this particular factory that we're going to build. We're going to build an aluminum factory. We had one, but it just was way too small. So now we've got over in that direction. We've got all the quartz, not raw quartz, quartz coming in to that factory over there. We're going to have to turn that into silica at this end. So I also got some feedback on the way that we're doing the water. So we're going to try something very, very different. This is what we're going to do. So this is what I was shown this a while back, actually. And thank you for the feedback. I'm not quite sure if the pump goes on the upright or if it goes on the vertical, or the horizontal rather. Let me know if I've got that done wrong. Yeah, it was mentioned to come up and then have it come down, so that then we've got once you pump it up here, then it can flow fairly easy, apparently. And I did the same thing over there. So I got two of these going. Brought it up to the height that I needed it at and brought it across. For those of you who haven't seen this before, how the heck was this done? And I think in the pictures that were shown, Matter of Rights showed me some pictures of this. It just curved over and down. So I probably just did it with a different pipe selection, because I didn't get that nice curve that you had going at the top. At least I think so. I went to look for that email that you sent regarding this, and I couldn't find it. So it's lost in the ether somewhere. But this should work. I think this should work too. So we'll give that a shot. I also realized that the bauxite that I have coming in is in excess of the conveyors. The conveyor can convey 720 per minute, and I think we've got 480 and 480, so 960 coming in per minute. So I split that into two conveyors, which will work out fine once they both have 480 going on them now. And so there's that. The other thing that we're going to need as our final prep, and I haven't done it yet, is our coal. Now, our coal is coming in. Is it over here? I'm not quite sure where I've got that coal coming in. Let's go do a little explore. Oh, I don't like having that on here. Well, it'll probably come in handy in a second. Coal is is it over here? No. No, 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 no. It's somewhere in this direction, I think. I don't know where the heck I put it. It's brought down from above. So it could very well be up here. Oh, geez. Should have checked this beforehand. Because this is no good. It's not over here. It's not over here. No. No, 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 no. Get. Uh-oh. Boy, that was a little closer than I want it to be. Okay, let's see if we can find this. Back here. Uh-oh. We're into radiation, so this has got to be close to it. Because I think there was radiation that I had to deal with. Oh, are you kidding me? It's over here? That's not it. That is it there. Oh, wow. Well, that's super, super convenient. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's really good. So we'll get rid of that second flow that we've got over there. And we'll come in to there. That's as far as we'll go right now because we need to figure out exactly how we're going to be doing this. I kind of have it loosely mapped in my head, but let's just clean this up first. So much easier. Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Okay. So, I might have to run for parts because I've got a good amount of parts, but not a ton. We're going to have a little bit of a clash here. Aren't we? Yes, we are. But if I were to bring it in, okay, let's just, we'll sort that out in a second. So we need to leave 4 or 2 there. And then we're going to put in a refinery right in here. Leave a good healthy chunk at the back. We'll go there. 2. Hello. 3. Actually, it shouldn't matter. 4. We should be good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 8 is what we need. Then what we're going to do is Oh, nope, nope, nope. Like so. Okay, so the first one will feed the first 4. So and we're going to come in. Well, let's just set this up properly here. We're going to put splitters. Like so. Okay, so that's going to come in right near the beginning here. So we'll go you. In fact, what we'll do, just give us a little bit of space to play with here. Where are we coming up? Come on. No, no, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sure, we'll try that. And then we'll go. That's horrible. Much better. Like so. Now, are we going to enclose this? I don't think we're going to enclose this. A bit too big to enclose it. We might for later stages of this, but for this part of it, we're not going to enclose it. And then we'll come out to, say, here. Get as far down this line as we can. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, we need to get this water over here. Starting with you. We'll bring you to... Actually, we will bring you to here. Like so. I don't like going corners. So we're going to do this instead. Yeah. To here. Well, this could be a little tricky. You. So, clean this up. Nice. Nice-ish. Nice-ish. That's as much as I'll give it. Do I really want all of this here? I guess it doesn't matter too much. It's a bunch of excess. Maybe we'll land it there. I'll take out some of these platforms. Get it out here. We'll land it here instead. Are we landed yet? Not quite. Wow. Holy cow, really? One more. There it is. Yeah, we'll come in. I don't mind it. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. Okay. Whoa. How about we just extend this for a moment or two. Here. To here. That should take it in. Nope, it's not even close. I might not have needed to get rid of that. Okay. And then get rid of this. Something like that. That'll work. Probably need to anchor it. Then we got 1 and 2. Ooh, yuck. What the hell happened there? so. Okay. Get rid of that. I didn't quite come far enough here with this. No. Oops. That looks pretty good. Sure. All right. There it is. I'm going to do that from the other side. I really should have set this up beforehand, but I didn't. So what the heck are we doing here? We are doing bauxite. Why am I not seeing it here? Is this not a... Have I done this completely wrong? I'm not seeing it here. There it is. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're showing the output. Of course they are. So we want that. And we want... do it the old way. Okay. So, bauxite in and water in. We've got both of those lined up. Now, power. We need to start sorting out how power is good. So if we're going to leave this all open like this, we'll run a power line. Oh yeah, I want to clean that up. We'll run a power line down here. We'll get you going. Start here. Yeah. Oop. Yeah, okay, we'll go like this. Power you. Power you. Move on. Now, we haven't even powered our water. So I think I need to get that pumping up here. Let's make sure that's going, because that's going to take a long time to get here. Probably need more along here. I don't know how this works. So this is a little bit of a learning curve for me, figuring out how all of that works. How do I want to run power? I can run it from over there. But, yeah, I see what I've done here. I think we're going to reroute this slightly. Yeah, I think so. This might look a little different later. But for now, bring it all the way over here. That should get all of that water flowing. Which is good. That'll take a while. But we're also going to need power coming down to this end. I think I need to monitor things a little bit here. Nice. Full. But, oh, I see. You're starting to get some response here. That's coming up. I think I like your little system here, matter of rights. I like it. That's going. That's going. Pumping up there. And the water is flowing, but maybe needs a little encouragement here. I don't know, because that's a fairly long distance here. But it's full now. The theory is, of course, is as that water falls in that pipe, it creates a draw on the water and continues to pull it along. So that's awesome. Okay, so we have water now. Might not be full on, well, it's getting pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's take this and hook this up now. I think I'm just going to keep this super simple. for now. We'll just come out here and we'll run you. Don't think I can. Oh, no, I didn't think I could go the whole way. Okay. So what that will do is that will run power all the way down the line to the miners for the bauxite. So it shan't be too long before we have stuff coming up these conveyors and coming into here. Okay, so there's step numero uno. Now, step 2, we need some more refiners. We're going to need 4 more refiners. This time I'm going to do it properly. We'll line it up here. I do want a goodly space in between, though. I don't want to be crammed in here. Because we're pulling stuff. Yeah. So, and I think we've got a fair amount of room. We'll go there. This, we're going to be doing that. The output here is going to be our alumina solution. The input here is our alumina solution. The output here is a 120, so we need 2 of these to come into this machine. So what we will do is just go like that. And those little guys. Not. Yeah, I want it to be pretty close. I want it to be pretty close. Just enough room. I don't want that though. I like something like that. Hello? No, right into there. Why do you need to make it more difficult than it is? Okay, and then we're going to take this stuff up and out. Up and out. And the combined flow of that stuff coming out is going to be easily manageable. Isn't that interesting? Okay, I don't need to worry about that yet. I might have a problem down the road with managing my this stuff, but at this end I will not have any problems at all. So what we're going to do is merge, head that way, head that way, and away you go. Nice. That's basically the structure that we're looking at this end. So we're going to copy you, come out to here. I want you to line up, buddy. Oh, you're quite a ways back. There it is. You. There it is. it is. Like so. Okay, so let's replicate all that. Okay, so we've got all that coming through here. And now we're going to need some of this coal here to come in. And so we will do the same thing here. Probably didn't need this much space, but you know, I don't know that I need to be that. Got a fair amount of room here, and I may regret that. I definitely might regret that at some point. We're going to keep this outside still, so it doesn't matter how we bring this in. We'll come up here. And then we'll need to power this up. If this is all outside, I'm going to amend this. Oh, come on. Come down here to about here. Here. And then we'll fire that off there. Okay. Excellent. Step 2, complete. We now have no coal? Oh, what? No coal? Should be. Is that the case for all of these? No coal. That's coal. Screwed something up. Definitely screwed something up. Okay, well, let's what's going on here? Conveyor. Bring it in. I must have done something weird with the splitter. There we go. I'm just gonna do a test. I don't think. Yeah, I think these are all screwed. I've done something. I did something weird there. I would like to fill these up. Coal that I have. So concerned about waste when it comes to unlimited resources is kind of weird, but okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to feed back into these for the extra water, which I know is a little weird. And complicated. It's weird and complicated. Because how are we going to do that? Do I want to do it this way? I could just hook them all up to one pipe. The output of this is what? 120 water per minute, so that's 480. And these have a maximum flow rate of 600. So I could do that. I could just go... just pick a spot here and do something like this. That's not going to line up, though. Because they're all kind of freehand. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll do that after the fact. We'll go... I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It doesn't look like it is. The problem is it's so close that yeah, it's just no way. Let's just try. It worked. Okay, it's gonna work. That's the one that's gonna argue, eh? Yeah. There we go. Now, I'm really not too sure about this. It's a little weird. Ooh, that's high. That's quite high. I wonder if I can sort out a way to make that lower. Okay. That's okay. And then we can put in yeah, I don't think I like this. No, 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 no. Not there. Just there. That's fine. This gives us a couple of ways to traverse it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this at all. Like, at all. I'm not a big fan of this at all. Let's see what I can come up with. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're just simplified that quite a bit. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a problem with this or not. So I guess we'll find out. But there's our output now, and our output is the scrap, the aluminum scrap. Now we have to divide that aluminum scrap up into two because there's about 1,400 per minute that's coming out here, so that can't be handled on one conveyor belt. So, and they're going to be going into a bunch of foundries. And by a bunch of foundries, I mean 16. So that'll be interesting. That's kind of the next step in this. Which will take a little bit of figuring. Why are you creatures in the way? Oh. Move along, creature. Move along. So we could do 2 sets of 8 to cover all 16. That should work, actually. Okay, so what are we doing here? The foundries. We're doing foundries here. I think what we're going to do is come in on this side, something like this. That is our output, which we need. And we need it split into two. Well, this is going to be a little tricky. Definitely very tricky. Hey, you guys. Oh boy. Just pick it up. Pick it up. We will not need any of this. We're just coming right in here. So, I need to take this and divide it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you skipped a step. You skipped a step, a big step. We need to take all this into 32. Oh, my God. This is going to be another episode and a half. Like, we need... Oh, my God. Wow, you really haven't thought too much about this. 32 is going to be a lot. Yeah, it's going to be another factory, much like the one we have over there. Because this is into crystal quartz. Well, crap heap. Where are we going to do this? That is a good question. I guess this is all just constructor work. So it's not a big deal. It's just the amount of... Holy Dinah. How are we doing for stuff here? Not too bad. So we're going to need to clear out some stuff. Get some width here. Probably about 5 wide, because we're going to go 16 long and 2 wide. So let's start with clearing everything. See you in a minute. Okay, so we've got all that cleared off of here, and I don't need it. I discovered that, and I'm sure that some of you are watching going, I wonder when he's going to discover that. Yeah. I did discover it. The factory that I had over here that was producing whatever, the quartz, crystal quartz from raw quartz was unnecessary. I don't need crystal quartz. I need raw quartz to be transitioned into this silica. So I transitioned this factory into a silica factory very easily I mean, I just switched all the machines over to producing silica instead of producing crystal quartz. Very, very simple, and then cleared out all the backlog. So that makes things a lot easier. Oh my God, so much easier. So now we're on to the next step, which is getting the foundries going. And I'm not sure how I'm doing this quite yet. So this is going to be aluminum ingots. We're going to need silica and aluminum scrap. And we're going to make 2 lines of this. Oops. So we're doing 2 lines of 8 machines because we're going to break that aluminum scrap into 2 different lines. We have to break that scrap into 2 different lines. So the first line we'll just bring down. Oh, this is going to be a little tricky, isn't it? Not necessarily. We'll just take you, move you back a little bit. Even to there is fine. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we take our logistics and split, coming in from there. And then we're going to merge here. To there. Yeah, it'd even be nicer if we came a little bit forward, hey? Let's try it. Boundary. Something like that. I don't think it's going to be enough. Doesn't look like it. Not quite. We'll go right there. Logistics. Yeah, I think that's it. And splitter coming in from there. Oh, what do I got going on here? Oh, did I not do that one correctly? Don't think I did that one correctly. Merger. Yeah, did not do that one correctly. Now we're good. Okay. So that's that. And we're going to choose that. So the aluminum scrap. Is 16 of these guys, so we're going to go 8 of these guys in a row. And then this we can just run however we want. Probably run it close, maybe. And then split. Like so. That's basically how this is going to function. Oh, we haven't powered these guys up yet, eh? Well, that's okay, I guess. I think what we'll do is we'll have them both. Now, what's the output? The output of this is going to be going into two different things. And it's higher. The flow is going to be higher. Oh, that's too bad. We're bringing, oh yeah, right. You know what I forgot? The copper. We got to bring copper in here. It's going to be like 2 machines of copper, so it's going to be virtually nothing. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 assemblers for the aluminum sheets, and then we're going to do 9 of the constructors to do the aluminum casing. So that's kind of how that's gonna flow. But we're not going to get to that in this episode, I don't think. But it is important as to how this flows out, because I kind of need... These are going to produce 60 per minute, and I need 810 to do those 9 constructors for the aluminum casing. So that's going to be, yeah. So if I have 8 of these in a row, it's 480. So it's going to be a little tricky. And 810, of course, 810 is more than the conveyor belts can carry. So, yeah, we're going to have to divvy this out weirdly. So I need to leave a lot of space in between these two to manage that somehow. I mean, I could just split them up into 2 lines. Yeah, I'll think about that. I'll think about how that's going to work. But it's going well so far. I'm quite happy with the way this is working out. So let's just replicate 8 of these out here and see what that looks like. See you in a minute. Okay, there it is. We have got 8 in a row, all set up to go. Now, yeah, this is going to be a little weird. This is going. I have to say that this is going to be a little weird. So, if we do it like this, let's just throw some stuff down here. Like here, there, there. So what we have here we can come out here, sure. And then we're going to go logistics, and we're going to split. Actually, I don't like doing that. I really don't like doing that at all. So we'll do it this way. We'll go there. There. No. No. Oh, isn't that interesting? Yeah, no, that won't work. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So we will take instead, we'll go this way, that way. Hello. There it is. That way. When we merge, we come out here. Then, this is just so weird. We'll have to split. Like so. Like so. Strikes me that there should be an easier way to do this, but I don't know it right off the top of my head like this. So we'll go there. And there. And then these guys will produce aluminum casing. Now they require 90 per minute. So that's 180. And these produce 60 per minute. So that's 180. So that gets us some aluminum casing. So if we replicate that out with these guys, we've got 2 on the end. We are now producing 60, we're producing 180. So if we replicate that, then we've got 360 here. And then I guess we do that again with 3 more on this side to make 180 and 360 is for 540. But that's what we need. That's what we need is 540. That'll work. That will work. And what we'll do is we'll bring this to this side, and we will punch it all out here, collect it here, and then we can throw it up on a roof. So we're going to start building a building here, I guess at this point. Yeah. Anyway, that kind of gives me a glimmer of how this is going to happen in the next episode, because we do have to stop here. Because there's a fair amount to this factory yet to be done. So what I might do in between is try to figure out how we're going to build this into a building. I mean, I can bring wall right down here. I can punch that back a little bit and have it come through a hole, normal hole. And that should be okay. I would have to rework things here a little bit. But so that's what we're going to do in between episodes, is figure out how to enclose this part. We might even enclose that as well. Yeah, might bring that into the factory. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I'm going to do that in between episodes. And then in the next episode, we are going to finish this damn thing. I knew that this was going to be a big one. I knew this was going to take a lot of time, but yeah. But yeah, thanks for all the suggestions that have been coming in. I appreciate that. But we're going to leave it here. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck, if you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? And if you have already subscribed, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. So please share and enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time in Satisfactory right here on the same factory floor. See you then. So long.